But they never saw the nights I had to fight to breathe, all the battles in my chest nobody else could see. I walked through fire with my hands still shaking, but I kept moving even when my heart was breaking. Every step was heavy, every breath was earned, every lesson carved in me was painfully learned. I'm more than the rumors, more than the noise, more than the moments I didn't have a choice. You know my name, but not my story, not the storms I faced. Not the scars that form me. You see the surface, but not the war inside. Not the tears I hid, not the times I tried. I'm rising, still rewriting my glory.
Hey, Mission, my friend.
But you don't know my story.
Mission, before you run away, I wanted to say I saw a video today, an Australian one. Yeah, I saw an Australian video, mate, and it was about cars in Australia, the buyers, the new buyers, and Ford came up as a terrible make. You know, the F-150 and the Ranger and the Wildtrak. And do you know what? I just thought immediately, even though the old chap's video, he was saying it's all about the onboard computers and the software. You know, that's why the Boeing 737s fall out of the sky, because of the software, yeah? But let me tell you something, my friend. Unfortunately, and I live in this country, South Africa, the Republic of South Africa, the RSA, built all the Fords in Australia. We were building them here in just up the road from me. And no wonder those cars will have to be returned. Australians hate Fords. Cars need to be made for our conditions well. I mean, I owned a Ford from Australia, but that Ford had a problem with the radiator and the gearbox, the automatic gearbox. I refurbished it, and then all of a sudden it just like went into park after third gear. It didn't know. And still to this day, Ford has that issue. So if I win the lotto, I'm not buying a Ranger.
I've been a villain in someone else's tale. I've been the hero and I refuse to fail. I've been the quiet one carrying too much weight. I've been the fighter who refused to break. They never saw the chapters where I almost quit, or the nights I whispered I can't handle this. But I stood up anyway, bruised but steady. And when the world pushed hard, I pushed back harder. Ready. I'm more than the whispers, more than the past, more than the pieces they thought wouldn't last. You know my name, but not my story, not the storms I faced, not the scars that formed me. You see the surface, but not the war inside, not the tears I hid, not the times I tried. I'm still rising, still rewriting my glory. You know my name, but you don't know my story. If you saw the nights I prayed for life, you understand.
Lawsy, babe.
I'm still
Mother of Jesus. And Mary and Joseph wept. Lolsy, paradise. How you doing?
I've walked through shadows that try to swallow me whole. I've stitched myself together when I lost control. I've been misunderstood, underestimated, but every setback only made me more dedicated. I learned to rise without applause or praise, to build myself in quiet, unseen ways. So don't pretend you know the path I've taken. My truth is deeper than the name you'll say.
Oh, babes! It's not Rose. Just by the way, there's not Rose. You can't say that's Rose. But I'm saying, hey, babes.
But I kept riding, line by line, turning every breakdown into a sign. I'm not finished, I'm becoming. Every heartbeat still drawing. You know my name, but not my story. Not the storms I faced, not the scars
No,
that
don't worry. Leave her.
I'm still climbing.
She still thinks we don't think it's her. She thinks we believe her.
You don't know my story. So let them talk, let them guess. Let them think they know the rest. I'll keep living loud and holy, a walking miracle, a never
86,000 seconds. Really, mission. Well done.
You guys have it in the back?
Shut up. Lolsey says, Lionel, I just saw Rose getting very upset and then attack mode. Okay, so this is going to be a long story. I've actually thought of this out, and I hope YouTubers like you and me, viewers, and maybe you can teach other people this too. And I don't know if I should start with the racist, or let's rather start with tattoos, yeah? The time now is 9:23 p.m. I shouldn't be live now. I'm a little bit, what do you call it? Sauced. A little bit flush. Revenge Channel 1. Only few subscribers. Oh, that one, yes. It's Rose. So let's all just calm down here. I want to give a little bit of a lecture. Okay, so I'm the drunken coach. So what? So fucking what? The truth is still the truth at the end of the day. We need to understand these things. So, it's like bananas and rice. And even though it's not bananas and rice, it is bananas and rice. Bananas in pajamas, walking down the stairs. Bananas in pajamas, no one really cares. Bananas in pajamas. I'm trying to help us all. No, just shut the fuck up. Sit the fuck down and shut the fuck up. It's like tattoos. I'm really wanting a tattoo and I'm not going to get one. You know why? I don't have the body or the skin for it. I really want to get a tattoo, and there is no tattoo for Lionel Royale. There isn't one. What must I put my date of birth on my arm? That's not me. I find it very sexy, but I just saw a girl now online, not in real life, okay? And she had very pretty tattoos on her arms. Not full sleeves. You would call them half sleeves. It's like tattoos everywhere. Flowers and this and that and stories. And I actually said, no, I don't like that. It's not attractive to me. But that's on girls. On boys, men, mustn't say the wrong words, yeah. It's very hot. And that's why I want one, or two, or three, or four, or five, or six, or seven. I know how it goes. I'm the most addictive person you've ever met. Very addicting. And the neck tattoo I find so attractive, even though it's so bad. And that's why we find it attractive, because it's so bad. And, you know, lest I speak about my mama's favorite argument, I wonder if she actually was trying to tempt me to get one. Maybe I should. Maybe I should. I don't have to go into the corporate office, you know. My mother always used to say she wants to get a spider's web. A spider's web over there, just underneath the ear, and the spider hanging from the web. And then you see the spider over there. This was before neck tattoos even existed. It runs in the family. We predict these things. But I have a huge, major attraction and addiction to tattoos. I love tattoos. I love people who wear tattoos. I love it. And I love to treat tattoos, because people who get tattoos don't treat their tattoos. You need to treat your tattoos like you treat your beard, men. You listening to me? I keep on looking that side because I'm using my phone now. So this is two birds in the bush. Two birds in the hand is worth, no, two birds in the bush. What? Two birds in the bush, baby. Tweet, tweet, that's a nice tattoo with the swallows on the sides, on their chest, you know, when they have the tattoos on their chest. The swallows and the stars. I love it. But I love the people more than the tattoos. But I'm not going to just get a tattoo because I've got to get a tattoo. I'm not going to do that. I was never a follower of fashion. And those who are fashionable never follow fashion. No. Okay. Confirmation. So, You know what I'm finding difficulty with is collaboration. I don't know if you've noticed on the political scene, and a lot of the commentators, influencers have collaborations, and you see two different thumbnails, not two different thumbnails, two different avatars together forever. Anyway, to increase the views on my Kenswood channel, Dandy 2.0. But I can't get it right. I did try to get it right with Sippy, but it didn't work. The relationship didn't last that long. So we put that there. Okay. Definition of racist. I'm going to read the definition, and then I'm going to read your comments, and then I'm going to come to my story. Yeah, wheels hit wheels. Oh my God, they're heavy tonight. These are South Africans. I think these are South African trolls. I'm thinking, because they've been watching us for a long time now. I have marketed. You know, I'm on a Discord, not only with you Americans. Now I'm on a South African Discord, and I'm too embarrassed. I have, you know, I'm too embarrassed to share my lives with them because I don't know them, and it's like I actually know you guys. You know what I mean? You guys have always been good friends, I must say. And so maybe it's me that's the bad friend. Just remember that. So we'll speak.
Racist.
A racist is a person who holds the belief that certain races are better or worse than others. It also describes actions, words, rules, or ideas that treat people unfairly based on their skin color, ethnic group, or background. And now I'm going to read your comments. Let's see if I can find you. Can I find you? I found you. Official mischievous. Timed out by... Why did you time her out? What was she saying? What was she saying? Wheels. Hi, Wheels. It's your birthday. How you doing? It's your birthday. It's your birthday. 24 hours. 24 hours and it's your birthday. Your side. My side. 9 to 12. 9, 10, 11, 12. 3 more hours and it's your birthday, Wheels. Not every wheelchair-bound or amputee person flaunt their imperfections. Some of us embrace the changes. Mission says, it's all the same person. Indeed, Mission. There you said a true word. It's all the same person. View all you want. Hit the thumbs up with all your fake accounts. And subscribe, 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 mother lovers. I wonder where, do you think that Stiggy has a few socks that she uses? Mission says Rose 48, mischievous. No, Miss. You're missing it. Missy, Miss. Who's got the name with Miss in it? It's called Mississippi. Mischievous is Mississippi. Rose is not as clever as Mississippi. This is mischievous. Cat in a Hat, Mississippi. And Julian, watermelon, Mississippi. Or maybe watermelon is, no, it's just people that hate Rose. A troll group. Our friends. I don't know. I'd hate it to be our friends, and also the fake wheels account. That one I loved, but I thought that was hysterical. It's always the one you know. Thank you. Thank you very much. Indeed, beautiful lols. Toshi, baby. How you doing, my Toshiba baby? Phone's about to die. Be right back. Okay, fine. You are wrong, Lionel. It's not Rose or Sippy. The person messes with them too. Okay. Praise Jesus. You have hit the nail on the head. Mission. It's about time we all realize this. It's none of us, but I do think maybe it's Spleeny and her group. I don't know. Why would these people do this shit? It's not Toshi. Makes sense why they focus on dot two. You know, but now you brought that up. So now, who are the biggest targets? Okay? Who targets me, and who targets Dot, and who targets Wheels? And when you're targeted, this, even though this is not real life, this is real life. This is living in the USA. This is live right now, mother lovers. And that's why I agree, just block the account immediately, because we don't need to bother about thinking about this shit. It takes away all the time of the fucking live. It's fun, but it's not fun. But I still think it's Sippy's crowd, Sippy's handlers. I mustn't speak about her. We agreed not to speak about each other. I wouldn't put it past Stiggy, says Wheels, to not be part of the paid by Rose troll gang. Oh, what if it's Megan? Megan, please don't be like these people. Don't be like the call center operators who send us horrible, horrible, horrible messages. You need a funeral policy. As soon as you go live, then you get a message. You need a funeral policy. You think about the mentality of that. Rosie says, if these folks are doing this, then God help us, cause we will never know. Do you think it's AI, maybe? Do you think, look, actually, I must tell you, I have been emailed this year and last year, and I ignored it. The email is in Korean, South Korean, but you can translate it. Yeah, it gives you the option to translate. Please listen, mother lovers, do me a favor, double tap on the screen or push the like button right now. You in the bushes too. Thank you very much. Salam alaikum. They want me to do a series of educational videos of the tarot. Now, we all know that I'm not so good with the tarot. I mean, there's so many other people, but there may be those so many other people. And I'm wondering if they are grifting, but they're looking for money from me, first of all. That's the problem, yeah? That's the problem. They want the money from me first, with the promise of the money coming from the rest of the Far East learning about tarot. I don't know. Let's ask the tarot. Bill says, I wouldn't put it past Stiggy. Lolsey says, if these folks are doing it, for God's sakes. Mission, thank God, it's multiple shits. It's multiple shits. Peggy. Blame it on the Peggy. Mission says, they were in Rose's starting trouble, and one came in after the other. Martin, then Katz, Mischievous, Rose Daly, and Julian all came in really shape. Oh God! And Sippy was the one that's. She says, Lionel, when Rose did her second or third live, she emails me. She says, Lionel, Rose can't do the lives. I said, no, I think she's doing pretty fucking well. She's doing brilliantly with all these trolls. She's writing all the names down on the piece of paper. Remember that? Remember, she was writing all the names. And I still want to do that one day. Will says, it's funny that I was the one that nailed my own clone. Yes, you did it. It's like, this is like fucking Matrix, the Black Matrix warfare. Shields up, Scotty. It's going to be a bumpy ride. Stiggy ain't a troll, says Lolsey. Not like you, Lolsey. Lolsey, you admitted you were 3 other socks. So don't talk shit to me. Of course Stiggy does it. She's just better undercover than you. She doesn't need to hide. Stiggy is real. The real deal. Will says she might not have a sock account, but she's still involved with some. She's on the surface. She's not underground. Stiggy, no offense, as she said, personal is, as she said herself, is crazy. No reason to hide. She has no reason to hide. That elder says, all with face. Mission says, have you seen the ones that do readings of payments on YouTube? No. Really? Yes. I have seen them. Yes. I realized the other day, I've been watching her. I love her. She's grown from 30,000 to 230,000 in 2 years, or 3 years, or 4 years. And her name of her channel, and like she gets attacked. She doesn't go on TikTok. People steal her work and they put it on TikTok. Her name is Linda Likes Tarot. she's got a business on the sideline, you know, selling, and she's very good with the selling of the jewelry and the incense and that, and it's called Occult Lifestyle. But she loves Jesus too, just like me. But the name of her channel is called Linda Likes Linda Likes Tarot. And do you know what? I only realized now. The last 2 weeks, she doesn't pull one tarot card ever. She doesn't pull little tarot cards. She pulls all these other bullshit cards, you know, and she leads you down the avenue of he's a bastard, he's using you, he just wants, oh, it's so manipulative. But I still watch it. Because you know what? If God, creator, source, the highest one, the angels, Archangel Michael, Gabriel, if they want to speak to you, the easiest way to do that is to speak through another person. And I went through a long, long, long time in my life, like I was like in a coma, yeah? And I never spoke to anyone, and I never had any conversation with anyone except for work, yeah? And this is how I look for God to speak to me. And you know what? I'm useless because I don't listen. They've all been on at me. Drinking, smoking, you stink, you stink, you stink, you smoke, your ashtray is full, you drink, you drink, you drink, where's all that money going? And look how healthy you are, and all your teeth are falling out. So I've become bad. I have. I can't lie about that. Mission says, have you seen the ones? No, I read that. Stiggy is at 80 next year. Yeah, and so I think my ex is 89 now. He's 90 next year. She has enough to be... No, darling. No. Do you think you're going to slow down when you're 80? You're going to let people tell you what to do when you're 80 because now you're 80. It doesn't happen like that. It doesn't happen like that. Lousy paradise. Now, no, I did not admit to the shit of lies, Lionel. You did. Or you are the... You did. You did. I've got the comments. I guess you watched Martin's 3 lolsies shite. Cop on. No, I don't watch Martin. Sorry, Martin. Wheels uploading a new song, Lionel. Coolsy doozy. Tell me when it's up. Round 2, Lionel. Is that what you want? Lay the fuck off me. I'm trying my best to figure out the shit stirrers, and I've had a bad day. So don't mess with me tonight, okay? Okay. Hearts, hearts, hearts. Hearts all around. Love you, Green Nosy. I love you, Irish ladies. Mission. Have a bong, Nosy. Chill out, bro. If only, Mission. But by the way, you know, to be honest, he's starting to go at me like he did it with Dot. No, darling, just don't crash. Don't crash out. Please, Lolsey, don't crash out. There's Wheels' song. Mission with you two, says Lolsey. I saw all the shite between you and him and never said chill, etc. Hearts. Mission says, no, I just chill out. I mean, just chill out, relax, breathe. Have some weed. Makes everything better. Will says, song is uploaded. Let's go for it, baby. No, how am I going to do this, lady? I hope I can do this. I can't do this. I'm going to do this like that. Yes, I can do it like that. No, I don't want channel activity. Go to the channel. Go to the channel. Oh, God, you're getting worse and worse and worse and worse. You're going to need a salt bath, darling. You're going to need a salt bath. Some sage and some Himalayan sea salt. Yeah? Well, why did you upload it twice? I don't know. Are you ready for the latest release from Wheels in Missouri? I always get it wrong. Please forgive me. Doodah. Oh, Scary Mary. It's not working. Come on. Please. Okay, second try. Cut it twice. No, man. Check it twice and cut it once. Let's cut. 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 Lights. Action. Just do your best, sweetie, darling, baby.
Blocked everywhere. That's what she always said. So why are you still watching? Why are you still following? Stalker.
I want to dance.
Rose keeps the window open, watching every move. Swears she doesn't care, but she's got something to prove. Says she's banned everywhere, nobody wants her around. But somehow Rose keeps knowing every room where she is found. Every chat, every name, every place she goes, Rose is lurking in the shadows, thinking nobody knows. Claims she shut the door, claims she threw away the key. But if you blocked her everywhere, why are you following to see? She tells everybody stories like they're written into stone. Paints her enemy a monster while obsessing from her phone. Keeps insisting she means nothing. I don't give that girl a thought. But the trail Rose leaves behind her tells a story she forgot. You can call it coincidence, you can dress it up in lies, but you keep appearing everywhere the moment she arrives. Stalker. There you go again, following the woman you pretend you can't stand. Stalker. Slipping room to room, carrying your drama like a cloud of perfume. You said she was blocked, said she'd never get through, then explain why every road she takes keeps leading back to you. You came looking for a victim, but the whole room finally saw. Stalker, stalker, they're not buying it at all. Then one night she wandered went somewhere she had been before, into an old friend's chat room, slipping quietly through the door. And there she saw her enemy, just talking with the crowd. So Rose came charging in and started running her mouth loud. Little jabs became insults, little digs became attacks, thinking everybody watching would automatically have her back. She expected cheers and laughter, thought the room would join the game, thought they'd turn upon her target just because Rose spoke her name. But something different happened, people started speaking out. One by one they questioned what the bullying was about. Why'd you follow her in here if you wanted her gone? And suddenly the story Rose had carried came undone. The room wasn't your echo chamber, nobody followed your command. For once the crowd looked at the facts and chose where they would stand. Stalker, there you go again, following the woman you pretend you can't stand. Stalker, slipping room to room, carrying your drama like a cloud of perfume. You said she was blocked, said she'd never get through, then explain why every road she takes keeps leading back to you. You came looking for a victim, but the whole room finally saw. Stalker, stalker, they're not buying it at all. You walked in thinking you controlled the narrative, thinking every person there would take what you would give. You pointed at your target, waiting for the pile on cue, but every finger in the room came pointing back at you. One voice said enough, then another said it too, then the silence you depended on completely turned on you. The woman you came chasing never had to raise her voice, because strangers in the room decided they could make a choice. No army came to save you, no chorus screamed her name, nobody wanted tickets to another round of your game. You came there as the hunter, thinking she would run away, but Rose became the one who couldn't stand another day. So you vanished from the chat when nobody played along, leaving all your accusations hanging there where they belong. Funny how the one you claimed was hated coast to coast was welcomed by the room, while they showed the stalker to the door. Stalker, now everybody knows you can't call it moving on when everywhere she goes you go. Stalker, you finally picked the room where nobody was willing to participate in you. You said she was blocked, said the whole world felt that way, but the people standing with her had something else to say. You arrived there throwing punches, certain she would take the fall. Then the room stood up together and refused to play at all. You wanted her embarrassed, wanted everyone involved. Instead they saw the pattern and your little game dissolved. Stalker, that story finally cracked, because somebody asked the question you could never answer back. If you hate her, if she's nothing, if you're finished like you say, why are you still following her every step along the way? Stalker, blocked everywhere, yet somehow you were there again and again and again. Stalker.
Brilliant. 10 out of 10. You win this year. Oh, take that off. Take it off. None. Thank you. So, it's back to me. Yeah. Hee hee. So you have to give me a thumbs up. Only 3? Come on. Sister, brother, from another mother. Dun, 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 dun. Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream, la 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 la. Tuda. Brilliant work. That is such a pretty song. Oh, Megan is live.
See,
Oh, it's one of those lines. It's a kitty
Show
line.
the TV. We have jazz on. Something with jazz on.
Oh, it must be hot where you are.
I could walk in your house. I would start wheezing. LOL. Oh, that's awful. Yeah, that's.
Great song. Very great song, that. Yeah? So, back to reality. Mine, that is. Lolsey says, no drink, no weed, just graft and caring for mine. Thanks for the advice. Thank you. Mission says, I find taking deep breaths like you do with sleep hypnosis, it calms me. I just have to remember to do it instead of ripping off someone's head. Remember to lie north-south before you rip off their head. If you lie north-south, raise your legs and just breathe, you'll be 100% again in 5 minutes. In 5 minutes, close your eyes and breathe. Tasha says the gym is play whiskey in the jar. I think I understand you. Will says YouTube has a bug at the moment. At the moment, it's always had a fucking bug. The stuff gets uploaded twice. Some comments are there twice. Yes, that's what I just saw. Did you see that? The two, it was double trouble. Lolsey, only thing I know is graft. Oh, is Dot okay? I don't know. I haven't seen her. Did I see her this morning? I think she was there. I think so. Oh, did you see? Did you see? Did you hear? Did you hear, my dear? Mission was very harsh on Dot. So I don't think she'll be back for a while. Mission took on the general's duties of the channel and reprimanded Dot because of, Dot did a Megan on MJD. Ernie as in shell. Ernie in the house, PMSL. Pissing myself laughing. Let's cut. No, it's because I said you cut it twice. No, you don't cut it twice. You check it twice and you cut it once. I'll be back once the song ends. Yes, I know everybody hates the fucking AIs, but I like the song. It's old in my mind, craves more. Wheels, it's a creative outlet for people like me to get that can't get out of the house easily. Do you know what? Wheels, when I did my artwork, most of the I was sitting in stitches with my face. I didn't have a facelift. It's from somebody hitting me. And I had a lot of anger inside of me. And it's a great outlet. You've seen with my, and not everybody watches it, they don't like my AI videos either. I get a lot more on Kenny's Dandy 2.0 views, but not on this channel. My customers don't like AI on this channel. It's funny. And so we get angry And anger is an emotion, and it is almost as good, it's actually better for creativity and art, because it's what you should do when you're angry. Do gardening, be creative, do art. You've got most of your emotions bubbled up, and that's how you create artwork, is with huge, big emotions. And if you're down or depressed, that's not good. Anger, oh, it's the best thing for creating. It's a funny thing. Toshi says, very creative, Wheels, well done. Wheel says, I try to make it as creepy and sinister as possible. No, actually, I think that is the most light-hearted but honest rendition of what you wanted to say, because you explained the entire story. But if you weren't listening, like I'm sure Rose wouldn't, then you wouldn't get it. I listened. It was like a, I don't know, did you remember that actor that died? He was in Brokeback Mountain. Do you remember him? He was the original Joker in Batman, yeah, for us. And he died in the middle of this movie. And Paul Walker, Tom Cruise, and a few actors, and even not Paul Walker's brother, but I think the lead who died, he died. He died having a massage in New York, have you know. And I like movies like that. Like I mean, you can't say you don't like, you know, you didn't like Lord of the Rings, you didn't like The Hobbit. Even maybe, you know, you want to be these aficionados of fucking movies. They're all great movies. Lord of the Rings, and what was the other one? Harry Potter. Harry Potter. I mean, that movie did wonders to us, in our imaginations. And that's what I like about those movies. Lolsey says, I have issues, not public, here, Wheels, but I play guitar. Listen, darling, you won't find an Irish person that can't play the guitar or sing. They've got the best singing voice in the world. I play the bodrum. That's the Irish drum. You do trad music. Do you do trad nights? Oh, you are a beautiful lassie, aren't you? I write songs and finish in a book. Your outlet ain't mine, hun, but try. Lolsey continues, reminds me of my ex, just out of jail, stalker, real life shite. Lolsey, just tame yourself down there, please. Do me a favor, Lolsey. There's enough men in the house tonight. We don't need a transvestite. Wheels says, I put a lot of time into that song. Yeah, so here's a dare for you, Lolsey. You go try. Just try. You've got Wi-Fi. Download Sooner and make a song about yourself, being that fantastic book writer that you are. Yeah, I'm not going to repeat all this argument. Yeah. Put your money where your mouth is, Lolsey. Complete the shit. Make a video. Make a trad night video. Or are you just a troll online? I'm sure you're very creative. So there's a parable in the Bible by Jesus about the man or woman like me who just sat on their talents and you didn't complete it. You haven't done anything until you completed it. And until then, and such, and when you say you've made it, you've done it, then you can't say you're better than someone that just gave me a song, uncopyrighted. Well, it is copyrighted, and I could get into trouble, actually. Yes, I'm a musician too, but I'm not a very good one. And the musicians have been using AI for the last 20 years, Lolsey. You're a trad music player. You're a songwriter. And where's your song? Where's your song? Give me the link. Yeah? Why don't you evolve and use your creativity to be enhanced by AI? Because Elon Musk shoots up those rockets up into the sky, and he couldn't do it without AI. No one can do it. How do you land? The Chinese, actually, I saw a video of the Chinese landing their rocket back. They use like elastic cables, so it hooks itself and then it goes vroom, and then it sits there. But how on earth that what we're seeing today with a rocket shooting up into the sky and then coming back down again and being caught? It's AI. So why are you so shy to use your creativity? It's about money, isn't it? I knew it was. It's all about the money. And you won't do it because you won't get the money. Because you and I know that there are hundreds of thousands of people just better than you and me in this music genre and creativity. And hence, and thus, and therefore, I go back into our conversation about racism. What is a racist? A racist is a person who holds the belief that certain races are better or worse than others. It also describes actions, words, rules, or ideas that treat people unfairly based on their skin color, ethnic group, background, and we can continue. Educational background. Which school did you go to? What car do you drive? Who were your parents? Who do you know? Who do you hang out with? What's your IQ? And it's these things, never mind background, it's status. And it's not, what I'm trying to prove here is it's the same as the tattoo. I am judged because I don't have tattoos. So there's the man with the long sleeves hiding his tattoos, and now here's me hiding the fact that I don't have tattoos. This is not about saying that blacks are racist to whites or whites are racist to blacks. We're stuck in a trap and we can't get out. But if you love me too much, baby, we can fix this right now. It's about the judgments. It's about the ha 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 ha. Look at that one. I'm a silly fella, and I will purposefully make people go ha 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 ha. Because the truth of the matter is, when I go ha ha, or no, when I get them to go ha 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 ha, is because I didn't want anything to do with them in the first place either. You may drive a nice car and you may be the right age and have the right job and have the right phone, but I'm racist to that. Truly. Truly, truly, I can't. And I just see white skin. I don't see tattoos. So the core meanings of racist, and this has to change, darling. All of this needs to change because it's called judgment, not racist. You're a judge. You're a judging asshole. That's what you are. You're a judging asshole. The core meanings of racist. As a noun, a person who believes that one race or asshole or gender or gay or it's all the same thing is superior to another or treats other people badly because of their race. Now, I'm not asking the Americans this. I'm more asking the British and Australians this question. Do you believe that the Chinese are less smart or superior than us whites? Do you believe that the Indians are less superior than us whites? Do you think the Russians or the Ukrainians or the Hawaiians we are in the Commonwealth, not the Republic of Ireland, but the United Kingdom, Australia, Canada, South Africa, and all the old English colonies are part of the Commonwealth. Of course, there's going to be countries that, and of course, ultimately, Britain is the ultimate superiority over the Commonwealth. Men are stronger than women. Men can fight and are tougher than women. the Americans, the United States of America, are the worst version. This is the Fourth Reich. It's the Fourth Reich, I have you know. And they've never won a war. Did you know that? All these wars that they had, the Second World War, and Russia won the Second World War for everybody, not America. It was all grand and dandy when America joined, but did you know the fact that where did Hitler get all the steel from and all his Ford automobiles from? Huh? They used Model Ts, the Nazis. And he built a railway from Berlin to Poland, Warsaw, and a road. You know that railway? The steel came from Carnegie in America. That was the Third Reich. This is the Fourth Reich of America. Don't take offense, Americans. This is not about you. It's about the systems that are. And this, what I'm speaking to you, is propaganda. Basic propaganda. As an adjective, racist, used to describe a behavior, speech, jokes, or systems that show unfair bias, hate, or discrimination against a racial group. Now, why? I just want to ask you this, why? This is the twist here. Can I change your mind? Why is this such a fucking issue? What about the man beating up the wife? Is that not racist? Even if she's white and he's white, it's racist. It is discrimination. He's discriminating. He's thinking he's beating up the wife. It doesn't matter about the color of your fucking skin. This is all bullshit. This is an attitude of status. And if you are not the right status, you are treated incorrectly. You are not treated equal. You are treated inferior. You are not superior. So at the end of the day, color means nothing. It's dependent on how much power and money you have. Stop calling things and people racist. Stop calling things and people out. Don't make silly jokes, because that's racist. That's the end of my lecture. That's enough about me talking about me. What do you think about me? Must I check it again? I can't check Discord here. I'm on my live on my phone. I mustn't do this next time. Okay, you want a song? Yeah. I thought we just played you a song. Let's play the last song out. Consider everything, like Sippy says. Your spiritual thought and the words that you say. Theost. Consider everything. Don't believe anything. What I wanted to say when I was speaking about the astrology, huge deception is about to come out. Huge, major deceptions, major earthquakes, you've seen the volcanoes happening. And when that happens, there'll be floods and tsunamis. It's about time. This will be on the end of the month, on the full moon. I'm tired now. Do you know that? Really tired. No one likes rejection, Lolsey. So it was just glues shut. Lionel, check this guy. I will. No, not I. I'm still alive. There's Dot, as we're talking about the new song. Let's play in Dot with the new song. Dot, everybody worries about you, you know. And but most of all is Sippy. We all know about that story. She loves to worry about Dot. I don't know what that is all about. While folks put you down. Okay, so I know this is the YouTube streets. These are the rules. But we've all just seen Andrew Wilson get annihilated by a pregnant black woman in a debate. But it's not even a debate. What speakeasy, these aren't debates. But now I learned now, America's based. That is their national history of debating. Next to true crimes is debating. Nobody wins, everybody loses, and then Grok gets it wrong. What does it all mean? It's a distraction. So, what about the person who does have a black skin and gets abused, sexually assaulted, or not sexually, just assaulted? People get put down, they survive, they live. Revenge gets you nowhere in life. It consumes you. It's worse than drugs. Do you know that? It's absolute, I've seen it. Gamblers, you know, in the old days, gambling was as evil and sinful as being gay. But it's accepted now. When you find yourself judging a person, step back like the 9 of Wands. Step out of the situation and breathe. It's not that important. I know. I don't always, you know, like I said before, do as I say, not do as I do. Okay? And even if people put you down, it doesn't matter. Jesus was fucking crucified on the rock, on the cross. He was crucified for he did nothing wrong. For saying he's the king of the Jews. No, for saying he's the king of Israel. He's the God's son. And they crucified him for that. He healed people. He gave people enlightenment. He gave people encouragement. And they killed him for that. So stop it. You don't need to be Jesus. Jesus did it already, if you know what I mean. Let's check the Discord. Where would it have been? There. Is the volume down? Yes. What is on the Discord? I thought you got a new video, a new song. Huh? What is on the Discord? What do you mean? Hand. I did learn the basic chords back in the day, but I have severe arthritis, deviation of both hands. No, from RA, yeah. I had a boss like that. Official Mischievous is back. Happy early birthday, Wheels. There we go. That's better. 3 chords, Wheels. That's all, I swear. Yeah. The first song I taught myself was The House of the Rising Sun. I can't check the Discord, Wheels. It's going to end this live. You wanted a song. You wanted a song about me. Well, here we go. I can't link it if it's not on your channel. We'll keep it for next time. Because I'm using my phone. I'm sorry.
You wanted me quiet, but when I don't, you want to riot. I was the quiet in a room full of thunder. A name you never bothered to remember. Walked like a shadow on the edge of the frame. But silence taught me how to sharpen my flame. They spoke around me like I wasn't even there. Eyes sliding past me like I was just air. But every slide they threw became a spark.
Look, there's Lolsey in Dublin.
Rising in the dark. Everywhere they used to drown me out turned into echoes I refuse to doubt. I feel the spark under my skin ignite. I'm done fading into the night. I'm the girl that tried to erase. Now I'm written in the fire across the sky. Every line they crossed, every step they chased, only carved out the wings I used to fly. Can't hide me, can't deny me. I'm the girl they tried to erase. I stitched my scars into armor of gold. Turned every heartbreak into stories I told. Now when I walk in, the whole world turns. Funny how the ghost becomes the one who burns. I learned to rise from the weight of the doubt. Built a kingdom from the things they shut out. Now every step I take shakes the ground. The girl they missed is the queen they found. Every whisper they used to drown me out turned into echoes I refuse to doubt. I feel the spark under my skin ignite. I'm done fading into the night. I'm the girl they tried to erase. Now I'm written in fire across the sky. Every line they crossed, every step they chased, only carved out the wings I used to fly. You can't hide me, can't deny me. I'm the girl they tried to erase. Say my name, it's thunder now. Watch me rise, I'll show you how. I was nothing in your eyes before, but I'm the legend you can't ignore. I'm the storm you never saw coming, the pulse in the dark that keeps on drumming. Every day you cast me
Oh,
keep
good
on
morning,
coming.
Toshi. Shame. Is it morning for you guys? You gotta go work now. Shame. I know. I have to go to sleep now too anyway. I have to. Because I'm forced to go to sleep. Do it, Toshi, do it. I'll call in sick for you.
I'm the girl you tried to erase, and I'm brighter than the world you made. You remember me in every place, in every shadow, every trace. I turned your silence into grace. I'm the girl you tried to
Don't.
erase.
Ah. Okay, I have to play this one more time.
That's what she always said. So why are you still watching? Why are you still following? Stalker.
You're sitting in the car, it must be freezing. Oh, we had such a hot day today. We had 29 degrees Celsius.
Rose keeps her window open, watching every move. Swear she doesn't care,
Nice,
but
Joshua.
she's got something to prove. Says she's banned everywhere, nobody wants her around. But somehow Rose keeps knowing every room where she is found. Every chat, every name, every place she goes, Rose is lurking in the shadows, thinking nobody knows. Claims she shut the door, claims she threw away the key. But if you blocked her everywhere, why you following to see? She tells everybody stories like they're written into stone. Paints her enemy a monster while obsessing from her phone. Keeps insisting she means nothing. I don't give that girl a thought. But the trail Rose leaves behind her tells a story she forgot. You can call it coincidence, you can dress it up in lies, but you keep appearing everywhere the moment she arrives. Stalker, there you go again, following the woman you pretend you can't stand. Stalker, slipping room to room, carrying your drama like a cloud of perfume. You said she was blocked, said she'd never get through, then explain why every road she takes keeps leading back to you. You came looking for a victim, but the whole room finally saw. Stalker, stalker, they're not buying it at all. Then one night she wandered somewhere she had been before, into an old friend's chat room, slipping quietly through the door. And there she saw her enemy, just talking with the crowd. So Rose came charging in and started running her mouth loud. Little jabs became insults, little digs became attacks, thinking everybody watching would automatically have her back. She expected cheers and laughter, thought the room would join the game, thought they'd turn upon her target just because Rose spoke her name. But something different happened, people started speaking out. One by one they questioned what the bullying was about. Why'd you follow her in here if you wanted her gone? And suddenly the story Rose had carried came undone. The room wasn't your echo chamber, nobody followed your command. For once the crowd looked at the facts and chose where they would stand. Stalker, there you go again, following the woman you pretend you can't stand. Stalker, slipping room to room, carrying your drama like a cloud of perfume. You said she was blocked, said she'd never get through, then explain why every road she takes keeps leading back to you. You came looking for a victim, but the whole room finally saw. Stalker, stalker, they're not buying it at all. You walked in thinking you controlled the narrative, thinking every person there would take what you would give. You pointed at your target, waiting for the pile on cue, but every finger in the room came pointing back at you. One voice said enough, then another said it too, then the silence you depended on completely turned on you. The woman you came chasing never had to raise her voice, because strangers in the room decided they could make a choice. No army came to save you, no chorus screamed her name, nobody wanted tickets to another round of your game. You came there as the hunter, thinking she would run away, but Rose became the one who couldn't stand another day. So you vanished from chat when nobody played along, leaving all your accusations accusations hanging there where they belong. Funny how the one you claimed was hated coast to coast was welcomed by the room while they showed the stalker to the door. Now everybody knows you can't call it moving on when everywhere she goes you go. You finally picked the room where nobody was willing to participate in you. You said she was blocked, the whole world felt that way, but the people standing with her had something else to say. You arrived there throwing punches, certain she would take the fall. Then the room stood up together and refused to play at all. You wanted her embarrassed, wanted everyone involved. Instead they saw a pattern and your little game dissolved. Stalker, that story finally cracked because somebody asked the question you could never answer back. If you hate her, if she's nothing, if you're finished like you say, why are you still following her?
What's going on?
Every step along the way, stalker, blocked everywhere. Yet somehow you were there again and again and again. Stalker.
I must go to bed. I thank you for joining me. Peggy was in Dot's mind too, saying I'm Rose. Oh, stop causing shit, Gemini. Luckily you didn't get a thong in. A thong. Nancy. Okay, so what would you like me to do? Yes. Good retaliation. Do you were going through a hard time and I get that. Go have a good one, Lion. Thank you very much. Good night, everyone. Life gets tougher, but we can get smarter. And if we try a little bit harder, it does get better. Every single day. It's easy. Just try it. Please become the light at the end of my tunnel by hitting the little subscribe button, the little bell, with a little parentheses around it, brackets, as we in the South say. The show's over, the monk is dead. Suya. Ciao for now. Tot ziens. Ex livio. Done that. Why did I end the live? Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
You wanted me quiet, but when I don't.
Thanks, Mission. Thanks, Dot. Thanks, Lolsey. Thanks, Wheels, for the songs. And Markella in the beginning.
How was the quiet in a room full of thunder? A name I never bothered to remember. It walks like a shadow on the edge of the frame, but silence taught me how to sharpen my flame. They spoke around me like I wasn't even there.
Dot underscore. Don't fuck off. Love off. Mother lover. I love you, Dot. Be good. Take care. You're a good lass. Thank you, Lols. Thanks, Dot. That was very nasty. She's just in a nasty mood. She's telling all the women to fuck off. To all the best women too. Sorry, ladies. She's just having a moment in time in life. She'll become good again when she sorts herself out. She just doesn't open up, and that's a good thing.
I stitched my scars into armor of gold, turned every heartbreak into stories I told. Now when I walk in, the whole world turns funny. How the ghost becomes the one who burns. I learned to rise from the weight of the doubt. Built a kingdom from the things they shut out. Now every step I take shakes drown me out, turned into echoes I refuse to doubt. I feel the spark under my skin ignite. I'm done fading into the night. I'm the girl they tried to erase. Now I'm written in fire across the sky. Every line they crossed, every step they chased, only carved out the wings I used to fly. You can't hide me, can't deny me. I'm the girl they tried to erase. Say my name, it's thunder now. Watch me rise, I'll show you how. I was nothing in your eyes before, but I'm the legend you can't ignore. I'm the storm you never saw coming, the pulse in the dark that keeps on drumming. Every dog you cast became my crown. Look at me now, I won't back down, 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 down. I'm the girl you tried to erase.
Lolsy, it's above your pay grade.
Blazing like sunrise in your eyes.
You need English lessons.
Wall you built, every empty space, only cleared out the room where I
Bye, guys.
You can't
Be good.
can't
Be better. Remember, life
I'm the
loves you.
girl you tried to erase, and I'm brighter than the world you made. You remember me in every place, in every shadow, every trace. I turned your silence into grace. I'm the girl you tried to erase.
All of us. All of us. Us, baby. Love you. Mwah.
Locked everywhere. That's what she